Hello, my dear students. A very warm welcome to all of you in Shri Jayendra Rank Zone. I am your friend and mentor for the subject Business Economics. In this lecture, we'll continue with Chapter 4, that is Price Determination in Different Markets, and in particular, we'll continue with Unit 3, that is the Price Output Determination under different market forms. So let us continue with the MCQ part. This is lecture number 9. Question 35. Suppose that the demand curve for XYZ company slopes downward to the right. We can conclude that A. The firm operates in a perfectly competitive market. B. The firm can sell all that it B. The firm can sell all that it wants to at the established market price. C. The XYZ company is not a price taker in the market because it must lower price to sell additional units of output. Or D. The XYZ company will not be able to maximize profits because price and revenue are subject to change. Price and revenue are subject to change. So it is C. The XYZ company is not a price taker in the market because it must lower the price to sell additional units. Let us shift to question number 36 now. If a firm in the toothpaste industry have the following market share, which market structure would best describe the industry? Market share and percentage of market is given over here. Toothpaste 18.7%, Denti paste 14.3%, Shine Bright 11.6%. I can't believe it's not toothpaste 9.4%, Brighter Than White 8.8%, Pasty Stuff 7.4%, others 29.8%. A. Perfect competition. B. Monopolistic competition. C. Oligopoly. Or D. Monopoly. So it is C. Oligopoly. Why oligopoly? Because the few groups of sellers are having a considerable percentage of market share. Question 37. The kinked demand curve model of oligopoly assumes that A. The response of consumers to a price increase is less than the response to a price decrease. B. The response of consumers to a price increase is more than the response to a price decrease. C. The elasticity of demand is constant regardless of whether price increases or decreases. Or D. The elasticity of demand is perfectly elastic if price increases and perfectly inelastic if price decreases. Over here it is B. The response of consumers to a price increases is more than the response to a price decreases in a kinked demand curve. 38. A firm encounters a shutdown point when A. Average total cost equals price at a profit maximization level of output. Average variable cost equals price at a profit maximization level of output. Average fixed cost equals price at a profit maximization level of output. Or D. Marginal cost equals price at a profit maximization level of output. A firm encounters a shutdown point when B. The average variable cost equals to price at the profit maximization level of output. Let's see 39. 39. Suppose that at a profit maximizing level of output, the firm finds that the market price is less than the average total cost but greater than the average variable cost. Market price is less than the average total cost but greater than the average variable cost. Which of the following statements is correct or hold good? The firm should shut down in order to minimize the losses. The firm should raise its price enough to cover its losses. C. The firm should move its resources to another industry. Or D. The firm should continue to operate in the short run in order to minimize its losses. It would be D. The firm should continue to operate in the short run in order to minimize its losses. Question 40. When price is less than average variable cost at a profit maximizing level of output, a firm should produce where marginal revenue equals marginal cost, MR equal to MC, if it is operating in the short run. B. Produce where marginal revenue equals to marginal cost if it is operating in the long run. C. The firm should shut down since it will lose nothing in that case. Or D. Shut down since it cannot even cover its variable cost if it stays in the business. So it would be D. The firm should shut down since it cannot even cover its variable cost if it stays in the business. Question number 41. A purely competitive firm's supply schedule in the short run is determined by its average revenue, its marginal revenue, its marginal utility of money curve, its marginal cost curve. 41. A purely competitive firm supply schedule in the short run is determined by its marginal cost curve. Question number 42. One characteristics not typically of oligopolistic industry is A. Horizontal demand curve, B. Too much importance of non-price competition, C. Price leadership, or D. A small number of firms in the industry. Horizontal demand curve. A. One characteristics is not typical of oligopolistic. So this is not a oligopolistic demand curve because in the horizontal demand curve prevails in case of perfect competition. Question number 43. The structure of the toothpaste industry in India is best described as A. Perfectly competitive, B. Monopolistic, C. Monopolistically competitive, or D. Oligopolistic. It is C. Monopolistically competitive. So there are basically large number of buyers and sellers, but because in a monopolistic business there is a product differentiation, and in the toothpaste industry there is product differentiation. So it is C. 44. The structure of the cold drink industry in India is best described as A. Perfectly competitive, B. Monopolistic, C. Monopolistically competitive, or D. Oligopolistic. Cold drink industry is oligopolistic because there are very few sellers in the market and they have considerable amount of market share with them. Question 45. Which of the following statements is incorrect? Is false. A. Even a monopolistic firms can have losses. B. Firms in a perfectly competitive market as price takers. C. It is always beneficial for a firm in a perfectly competitive market to discriminate prices. Or D. Kinked demand curve is related to oligopolistic market. It is C. It is always beneficial for a firm in a perfectly competitive market to discriminate prices. Over here they are talking about perfectly competitive firm. How can we discriminate the prices? It's not possible. This statement is absolutely false. So the answer is 45. C. 46. Under perfect competition in the long run, there will be no A. Normal profits, there will be no supernormal profits, there will be no production, or there is no cost. There will be no supernormal profits. In the perfect competition, in the long run, there will be only normal profits. Only normal profits. Let us go to question 47. When dash we know that the firms are earning just normal profits. A. AC equal to AR, B. MC equal to MR, C. MC equal to AC, or D. AR equal to MC. So it is average revenue equal to average cost. When average revenue equal to average cost, we know that the firm are earning just normal profits. 48. When dash, we know that the firm must be producing at a minimum point of average cost curve, and so there will be productive efficiency. A. AC equal to AR, B. MC equal to AC, C. MC equal to MR, or D. AR equal to MR. When dash, we know that firm must be producing at a minimum point of average cost curve, and so will be the productive efficiency when B. MC equal to AC, marginal cost equal to average cost. 49. When dash, there will be allocative efficiency, meaning thereby that the cost of the last unit is exactly equal to the price consumers are willing to pay for it, and so that the right goods are being sold to the right people at the right price. A. MR equal to MC, B. MC equal to AC, C. MC equal to AR, or D. AR equal to MR. It is C. Marginal cost equal to average revenue. When marginal cost equal to average revenue, there will be allocative efficiency, meaning thereby that the cost of the last unit is exactly equal to the price of consumers are willing to pay for it, and so that the right goods are being sold to the right people at the right price. 50. Agricultural goods market depicts characteristics close to A. Perfect competition, B. Oligopoly, C. Monopoly, D. Monopolistic competition. It is A. Perfect competition. Agricultural goods market depicts perfect competition. 51. Which of the following is not a characteristics of competitive market? A. There are many buyers and sellers in the market. B. The goods offered for sale are largely the same. C. The firm generates small but positive supernormal profits in the long run. Or D. Firm can freely enter and exit the market. It is C. 51C. Firms generate small but positive supernormal profits in the long run. Question 52. Which of the following markets would most closely satisfy the requirements for a perfectly competitive market? A. Electricity, B. Cable television, C. Cola, D. Milk. Which of the following markets would most closely satisfy the requirements for a perfectly competitive market? Milk. Perfectly competitive market. Large number of buyers, large number of sellers. And the industry is a price taker, not a price maker. Question 53. Which of the following statements is accurate regarding a perfect competitive market? Demand curve is downward sloping. The demand curve always lies above the marginal cost curve. C. Average revenue need not be equal to the price. Or D. When price is given and is determined by the equilibrium in the entire market. It is D. Price is given and is determined by the equilibrium in the entire market. This is about perfectly competitive firm. Question 54. The market for hand tools such as hammer and screwdrivers is dominated by Draper, Stanley and Craftsman. This market is best described as A. Monopolistically competitive, B. Monopoly, C. An oligopoly, or D. Perfectly competitive. C. An oligopoly. Dominated by Draper, Stanley and Craftsman. 55. A market structure in which many firms sells products that are similar but not identical is known as what? A. Monopolistic competition, B. Monopoly, C. Perfect competition, or D. Oligopoly. It is A. Monopolistic competition. Firm sells products that are similar but not identical, heterogeneous. 56. When an oligopolist individually chooses its level of production to maximize its profit, it charges a price that is A. More than price charged by either monopoly or a competitive market, B. Less than the price charged by either monopoly or the competitive market, C. More than the price charged by a monopoly and less than the price charged by competitive market, or D. Less than the price charged by monopoly and more than the price charged by competitive market. When an oligopolist individually chooses its level of production to maximize the profit, it charges a price that is D. Less than the price charged by the monopoly and more than the price charged by the competitive market. Question 57. In the long run, equilibrium of competitive market firms operate at A. The intersection of the marginal cost and marginal revenue, B. Their efficient scale, C. Zero economic profit, or D. All of these answers are correct. It is D. All of the above or all of the answers are correct. Let's see 58. Which of the following is not a characteristics of monopolistically competitive market? Not a characteristics of free entry and exit, abnormal profits in long run, many sellers, and differentiated product. It is abnormal profits in the long run. It's not specific that in a monopolistic competitive market always they have abnormal profits in the long run. 59. In a very short period market, the supply is fixed, B. The demand is fixed, C. The demand and supply is fixed, or D. None of the above. It is A. The supply is fixed in case of short period market. Let's do question number 60 now. Time element was conceived by A. Adam Smith, B. Marshall, C. Pigou, or D. Lionel Robinson. The time element is conceived by Sir Alfred Marshall. 61. Total revenue equal to price multiplied by quantity, B. Price multiplied by income, C. Income multiplied by quantity, D. None of the above. It is A. P multiplied by Q, that is price multiplied by quantity. Question 62. Average revenue is the revenue earned A. Per unit of output, B. Per unit of input, A. Per unit of input, B. Per unit of output, C. Different units of input, or D. Different units of output. Average revenue is the revenue earned B. Per unit of output. Question 63. AR can be symbolically written as A. Marginal revenue divided by Q, B. Price multiplied by quantity, C. Total revenue multiplied by divided by quantity, or D. None of the above. It is C. AR equal to TR by Q. Total revenue divided by Q. 64. AR is also known as A. Price, B. Income, C. Revenue, D. None of the above. It is A. Price. AR equal to P. Question 65. Marginal revenue can be defined as the change in total revenue resulting from the A. Purchase of additional unit of commodity, B. Sales of additional unit of commodity, C. Sales of subsequent unit of product, or D. None of the above. It is B. Sales of an additional unit of a commodity. 66. When elasticity is greater than 1, then marginal revenue is A. 0, B. Negative, C. Positive, D. 1. When elasticity is greater than 1, marginal revenue is C. Positive. 66. C. Positive. 67. When elasticity is equal to 1, the marginal revenue is A. Positive, B. 0, C. 1, or D. Negative. It is 0. Marginal revenue will be 0 at E equal to 1. Question number 68. When elasticity is less than 1, then marginal revenue is A. Negative, B. 0, C. Positive, or D. 1. It is A. It would be negative. If elasticity is less than 1, the marginal revenue is negative. Question 69. In economics, the term market refers to A. Place where buyers and sellers bargain a product or service for a price, B. Place where buyers does not bargain, C. Place where the sellers do not bargain, and D. None of the above. The term market refers to a place where buyers and sellers bargain for their product and services for a price. Question 70. Under perfect competition, a firm is the A. Price maker and not price taker, B. Price taker and not price maker, C. Neither price maker nor price taker, or D. None of the above. Under perfect competition, the firm is a price taker and not price maker. That is B. 70B. Okay students, so in this class we keep this lecture till here only, and we'll be continuing in the next class now. We'll keep this lecture till here only. We'll continue in the next class and we'll resume from question number 71. Today we have done till question number 70. Thank you.